Good evening. I'm Monica Greer. I'm the Director of the Hamilton County Council on Alcohol and Other Drugs. And the Hamilton County Commissioners and the Council on Alcohol and Other Drugs have been doing this for 31 years. We are so proud, so honored to be a part of your lives now. It's just a great, great positive thing that we like to do for the community and for you as youth. I'm so impressed with all of you. It's your accomplishments are amazing, and I'm not going to keep talking because we have so much to talk about you, and I'd rather hear that than hear myself. But we will have refreshments after the ceremony, and I hope that you can stay for that. I know a lot of you are in a hurry, a lot of things going on, but we won't take long. I would like to start by talking about our first nominee, Maya. Maya Narsinghani is from Noblesville High School, and she won for her school. She was nominated and was chosen as the person for her high school. I'm going to just read a little bit about her. She had a semi-state lacrosse tournament tonight at the same time. I know everybody's busy, and I would not want her to miss that. So I'm going to just read some highlights about her, and after that, I will turn it over to Commissioner Harebrant. The Noblesville High School nominee for the Hamilton County Council on Alcohol and Other Drugs Youth Service Awards is Maya Narsinghani. Maya has been involved in the following clubs and activities: her high school lacrosse, Circle City Lacrosse, high school basketball, Key Club, which she was president of, National Honor Society, Noblesville Asian Student Union, STEM Today and Tomorrow Club, Miller Mentors, Noblesville Mayor's Youth Council, and the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. She also volunteers at Northview Church and provides peer tutoring. She is a dedicated member and committed to all of the activities while also maintaining a part-time job. Maya says for her it is easy to choose to be drug, alcohol, vape, and tobacco-free because she keeps herself busy with activities that she is passionate about. By being involved in so many different activities, she also is given a community of people that love and support her. She lives for these people and wants to live so she can continue to participate in these activities. She chooses all of these people who brighten her life every day over drugs, alcohol, vapes, and tobacco, and make this choice again and again 1,000 times over. She considers her greatest accomplishments as being the president of the Noblesville High School Key Club. She worked her way up through the leadership team to earn this prestigious role. Through Key Club, she is proud of the school and community events that she and other leaders have organized. Food drives, clothing drives, and card making for nursing homes are just a few of the events that she has helped coordinate. Her school counselor, Sally Bose, reports that she is a model student at Noblesville High School. She says that Maya has a unique ability to observe the world, extend passion to others, and encourage and inspire them. Her desire to pursue nursing in the pediatric department speaks to her innate qualities of kindness and empathy, as well as the commitment of service to her community. The council and the commissioners are pleased to acknowledge Maya for her outstanding achievements and be her high school's nominee for the Youth Service Awards. And here is the plaque that we will present to her after she wins state, maybe, hopefully. All right, so yes, she definitely deserves that. And if you are not aware that we are taping this ceremony, so any of your family or friends that could not be here tonight will be able to watch a YouTube video, thanks to Tammy Sander for setting that up, and Chris Martins from our ISS department. So now I would like to, oh, there you are. You moved. I would like to introduce Commissioner Mark Harebrant.
Thank you, Monica. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mark Hairbrandt. I'm this year's president of the Hamilton County Board of Commissioners. With me today, I'm joined with fellow commissioners Steve Dillinger and Christine Altman, who will be speaking here soon. I'd also like to take this time to recognize some folks that we've got in our audience here that are very involved in the council as well. Amy Summerfield, back here in the back, Captain Mark Bowen, who was our sheriff for many years, and then our community corrections director, Ralph Watson. If you could all please join me in welcoming them. I have to say that we've been in meetings all day today. I mean, one right after the other. So this is always our highlight of the day, to be able to come and to be able to recognize you and all of the many accomplishments that you have endured through high school. We're always just amazed, and we're always talking about it after one of these events, or even as we're preparing for the events, as we read these bios, how incredible it is and how active every one of you are. You should be very proud, and parents here, it's no wonder that they don't get in trouble because they're so busy doing all these great things, and you should really be proud of your kids and grandkids and what they've been doing here. So I'm going to start off with our first nominee. The Hamilton Heights High School nominee for Hamilton County Council on Alcohol and Other Drugs Youth Service Award is Andrew Morrison. Andrew has been involved in the following clubs and activities. Could you please come up here and join me, Andrew? Could you please tell us who you brought with you today?
Sure. All right, so going from my left to right is my dad, Chris Morrison, my sister Taylor, my younger sister Maisie, and then my mom Casey.
Great, thank you for being here today. Andrew's been involved in the following clubs and activities. Student government, where he has served as president and treasurer of National Honor Society, football, wrestling, track and field, Business Professionals of America, ACTS Freshman, Leadership Development, and Seminar for Top Engineering Prospects. He also volunteers at Cicero Christian Church as a worship band volunteer and as a children's ministry volunteer. He also volunteers at the Hamilton Heights Food Pantry. By being involved in so many activities that discourage the use of substances, added to the fact that he has personally seen how substance abuse can affect one's lives, he vows to remain substance-free. He realizes that when someone is dependent on these negative things to just stay alive, their family and friends are also severely affected in a negative way. Being involved with alcohol and drugs keeps people from pursuing their dreams. Andrew values his life, future, and dreams, which is why he chooses to be drug and alcohol free. He considers his greatest accomplishment not to be any accomplishment he has received through clubs and activities he's involved in, but his greatest accomplishment is learning the value of life. His counselor, April Baher, reports that he's not only committed to serving his community, but also committed to being a positive leader at Hamilton Heights High School. She declares that Andrew has realized the meaning of life is to learn from others, to love and care for others, and to continue to strive to be the best version of yourself. He realizes that drugs and/or alcohol would diminish his ability to appreciate and work towards these important values. The council and commissioners are pleased to acknowledge Andrew Morrison for his outstanding achievements and being his high school's nominee for the Youth Service Award. Would you please join me in recognizing Andrew? Please step over here just a second. Are you taking the pictures?
I think I am.
Oh, Tim. Okay. There you go. Here, let's step over there. Right. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Now Steve Dillinger.
Thank you, Mark. You know, she said we've been doing this 31 years. I've been a commissioner for over 31 years, so I've done all 31 years of it. So I'm the old guy on the block. It's my honor and privilege to introduce to you Gloria Lane from Southeastern High School. Did you hear?
I'm her mom. She had a wisdom teacher's class today.
Okay, you want to come up, Mom?
You got
Well, I'm not surprised that she couldn't be here because when you read her list of accomplishments, it's unbelievable. It says Gloria has been involved in the following clubs and activities: Drama Club, where she is the social media coordinator; Riley Dance and Marathon, where she serves as president. She's also involved in theater and choir over 9 years. One of the choirs she is involved in is Sensation, which is an all-girls advanced choir. She is also a cheerleader. While participating in these activities, she also is a communication intern at Fisher's Health Department. This position has allowed her to create educational graphics about the dangers of drugs and alcohol, work personnel, life balance, and the importance of sleep. Speaking of the importance of sleep, I just got back from Las Vegas late last night, and there's 3 hours difference, so if I'm a little sluggish, there's good news. She has also taught a group of peers about opioids and how to administer Narcan. On the weekends, she is also a party entertainer where she dresses up like a princess to entertain children. Being a drug and alcohol free is very important to her to be successful with the activities she participates in. Serving others and being a good role model to children is one reason why she does not partake in using these substances. As singing in choirs and cheering are some of her passions, she realizes breathing, lung capacity, and being physically fit is essential. She realizes that partaking in any of these substances would dramatically affect her abilities to sing, dance, and entertain. She's seen some of her peers give up some of these passions as they could have more time, so they could have more time pursuing drug-related activities, or because they lack the lung capacity to continue. Gloria is not interested in being a follower of these peers. Furthermore, when she was in the 8th grade, one of her friends started vaping and smoking weed. In no time, she added alcohol to her mix too. She watched this individual miss weeks of school as she was in and out of the hospital due to stomach, spine, and mental health issues. Junior year, the same friend started using her body for validation and sadly ended up being raped. Gloria was one that was there for her. Her friend didn't want to report any of this due to the fear of getting in trouble for the substance abuse she was using. Gloria and her friend ended up convincing her to go to the hospital, and they were the ones that took her. They even ended up convincing her to tell her mom. After this event, Gloria no longer sees parties, shots, vapors, and other teenage activities the same, hence why she refuses peer pressure and tempting teenagers' experiences. She considers her greatest accomplishments to be when she taught a room full of peers about the dangers of opioids and the importance of Narcan. It is one thing to engage in drug-free lifestyle silently, but another declare it in a room of your peers. By doing this, she opened herself up to judgment from her peers. Her counselor, Andrea Harris, reports she is a leader at Hamilton Southeastern High School. She said that Gloria is a shining example of a student that understands the importance of maintaining a substance-free life. She sees that not only talking the talk, but she also walking the walk is important to being an individual that younger children look up to. The council and commissioners are pleased to acknowledge Gloria Lane for her outstanding achievements and being her high school's nominee for the Youth Service Award. Let me introduce my fellow commissioners, Christine Altman.
Good afternoon. I have the pleasure of introducing the Fishers High School nominee for the Hamilton County Council on Alcohol and Other Drugs Youth Service Award. It is Drew Wheeler, and Mr. Wheeler, would you come join me, please? I'll put you right here. Perfect. Hi. Let's talk about some of your accomplishments. Drew has been involved in Fishers High School Champions Together, Unified Bosie, Bosie Ball, Baki, I knew it. Unified Football, Unified Basketball, and Unified Track and Field. He also finds time to maintain 2 part-time jobs and volunteers at Northview Church. In Champions Together, Drew takes great pride in being a friend to anyone regardless of their disabilities. And I would like you now to introduce your parents or whoever brought you here.
All right, starting from left and right, I have my mom, Margaret Wheeler, my grandma, Barbara Wheeler, my grandpa, Rick Wheeler, and my dad, Randy Wheeler.
You passed the test. Hard to put on. In Special Olympics Unified Sports, he not only takes pride in training to be the best he can be, but is also very team-oriented. He's thankful that through these sports, he's made some lifelong friends. This year, his goal is to break the long jump record. Drew has chosen the path to be alcohol, tobacco, vape, and drug-free because he wants to keep his body in the best condition possible to help him achieve his athletic goals. He knows about the dangers and risks of using or consuming any one of these extremely unhealthy and potentially dangerous substances. Drew wants what is best for his body and his overall mental health well-being. He considers that one of his greatest accomplishments has been placing first in the long jump event in the 2022 Honda Crossroads Conference United Track and Field Tournament. However, Drew doesn't just think of himself. He also wants to recognize his entire team's accomplishment. His greatest accomplishment as a team must be when his team was runner-up in the 2021 state finals meet. Exciting? His counselor, Matt Swain, reports that Drew has made significant contributions to Fishers High School by embodying the values of integrity, responsibility, and compassion. You can teach a lot of things, but you can't teach compassion. It must make you very proud. Drew's commitment to developing good character and values is exemplary. The council and commissioners are pleased to acknowledge Drew Wheeler for his outstanding achievements and being his high school's nominee for the Youth Service Award. And Drew, I'd like to congratulations.
Okay, Mark tells me I'm up again. It is my honor, in this time, to introduce Gage West from Sheridan High School. Gage? Gage, would you introduce your people today, please?
In the middle row, on my left, I got my grandma, Nancy West, Ford West, my father, Grant West, my mother, Amanda West, and my brother, Chase West.
Well, thank you. Thank you all for being here. Gage has been involved in the following clubs and activities. Revelation of Hope in band and his volunteers. He has been a member of the Revelation of Hope for 3 years. This club allows him to be a mentor to the younger generation and to work on his patience and understanding. Gage also volunteers with Wheeler Mission and Gleamer's Food Bank. By volunteering, not only is he giving back to his community, but he is also surrounding himself with positive, like-minded peers. He realizes that some of the best people can have unfortunate events happen in their lives. He has also been a member of the concert band at his high school, and he takes college-level classes. Gage keeps busy by striving for excellence and by helping others, which helps him live a drug and alcohol-free life. Gage has unfortunately had alcoholism affect his family. A very close family member has recently gone into an alcohol rehab facility. He sees the emotional and mental toll this disease has on everyone involved in the situation. He wants to rise above this disease. Because he has witnessed this firsthand, he vows to never participate in the lifestyle of alcohol, tobacco, vaping, and drugs. It is a choice that he takes seriously. Being a role model to younger students is what Gage considers to be his greatest accomplishment. He is privileged to have such an impact and to play a positive role on his little buddy's life through Revelation of Hope. Beth Sibelhouse, I'm probably saying that wrong, who oversees the mentors, shares with Gage that has had such an impact on his little buddy that at the first meeting this year, his little buddy ran to the door, jumping up and down. He was so excited to see Gage again. The executive assistant with the counseling office, Diana Anderson, describes Gage as an outstanding individual who consistently demonstrates academic excellence, personal growth, community involvement throughout his time at Sheridan High School. She reports that he exhibits integrity, compassion, resilience in all of his interactions, making him not only a role model to his peers, but also a valued member of the school community. The council and commissioners are pleased to acknowledge Gage West for his outstanding achievements and being his high school nominee for the Youth Service Award. Congratulations.
And now I have the pleasure of introducing Carmel High School's nominee. The Carmel High School nominee for the Hamilton County Council on Alcohol and Other Drugs Youth Service Award is Sydney Schultz. Can Sydney come up? Hi, Sydney. There, let's put you in the camera. You're the star. Okay. Sydney has an active life, to say the least. I don't know when you have time to sleep, but we'll just go through some of the things you're doing. She's in choir, show choir, theater, Greyhound Kickoff. She's a Greyhound Kickoff mentor, and she's a certified nursing assistant. Being a Greyhound Kickoff mentor means she is a role model to incoming freshmen at her high school. She wants to set a good example for them. Being a performer has helped her be more confident and has led her to take care of her body because it is her instrument. This means choosing to be alcohol, drug, tobacco, and vape-free. And I would like you to introduce your folks.
I brought my mom with me, Samantha Schultz.
Very good. Hi, Samantha. Pretty proud, huh?
And she does sleep.
Okay, good. We now know the importance of sleep tomorrow. She also volunteers with Job's Daughters International, which focuses on public speaking, leadership, and interacting with others from diverse backgrounds. She helps girls build confidence by volunteering with the International Order of Rainbow for Girls, and is also an active member of the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Very good. Sadly, she has personally watched family members struggle with alcoholism and tobacco addiction. She is aware of the negative impacts these products have on the body long term and does not want to put herself at risk. This has helped her realize the importance of remaining substance-free. She considers her greatest accomplishment as being elected as Junior Miss Indiana in Job's Daughters. Cool. This title has allowed her to interact with and be a role model for girls around the entire state. Are you still working with that, or has someone taken your title?
Actually, my sister was just.
Oh my! Mom, you're doing something right. Her college and career programming coordinator reports that she is a servant leader who places others ahead of herself at Carmel High School. She said, Sydney's ability to communicate the importance of being drug and alcohol free is a contributing factor to her success inside and outside the classroom. As an aspiring nurse, I have two sisters that are nurses, Sydney will undoubtedly continue to make an impact on her community. The council and commissioners are pleased to acknowledge Sydney Schultz for her outstanding achievement and being her high school's nominee for the Youth Service Award.
All right, I have the honor of introducing Keegan. Connor, if you could please join me up here. Keegan, could you please introduce who you brought today?
Yes, today I brought my amazing parents, my mom, Cheryl Mathis, and my dad, Todd Connor.
Great, thank you very much. Westfield High School nominee for the Hamilton County Council on Alcohol and Other Youth Service Awards is Keegan Connor. Keegan's been involved in the following clubs and activities: singing and songwriting. 4 of her songs are on all major streaming platforms: the ESPN Honor Society, National Honor Society, Dance Captain, and Dance Captain of Show Choir. She's performed in many shows at her high school, as well as several civic shows. For the past 6 years, she's been involved in pageants, and is currently, she is Miss Indiana's Teen, and is proud to be the first one from Westfield, Indiana. The title has allowed her many leadership opportunities. She speaks to 2nd graders about community roles and 7th graders in their health classes about scoliosis. She's also the founder of a non-for-profit, Keegan Cares, which focuses on scoliosis.
It's a hard word.
It's a hard word.
Scoliosis.
Scoliosis awareness. There we go. Thank you for that help. Through this, she's been able to speak on FDA panels with doctors and researchers, as well as crafted legislation with 2 bipartisan representatives to create Keegan Cares Bill 1054. She also is a CNA intern. She values her mental clarity, her wellness, and her future for herself and for those in her community, which she is so against personally getting involved with such harmful substances. She also has lost a close family friend to an overdose, as well as a classmate at Westfield High School. The classmate was a childhood friend of hers that she used to carpool with to musicals when she was younger. Because of all of this, she committed to a lifestyle free of alcohol, tobacco, and drugs. And because it aligns with her core values, goals, and aspirations. One day, she dreams of performing on Broadway, and these substances would certainly not help her make it all the way to Broadway. Her biggest accomplishment is creating her non-for-profit Keegan Cares, advocating for scoliosis awareness. Her bill is fighting to get scoliosis screenings back in school. Historically, this has not been done in schools and stopped in 2007. Her counselor, Alexandria Volvovic, reports that she is extremely ambitious, kind, and service-oriented. She is a leader at Westfield High School, and she exemplifies living a drug and alcohol-free lifestyle. The council and commissioners are pleased to acknowledge Keegan Connor for her outstanding achievements and being her high school's nominee for the Youth Service Award. She's also the overall winner for the 2024 Hamilton County Youth Service Award. If you could all please join me in congratulating Would you like to conclude? Thank you.
Well, congratulations again to all of you. You are all winners. You're all going to be so successful. This is my favorite time of the year, and it's a positive time, and you should all be proud. Your parents and grandparents and whoever you have supporting you here today should be very proud, and I know they are. I would like to say, if you are willing to stay, we have refreshments out in the rotunda, and we'd like to just visit for a minute and hopefully get to know you just a little bit better. If you cannot stay very long, we completely understand. But thank you again for attending, and congratulations again. Oh, yes. We would like a picture with all of the students. So if you could come up and we'll get a picture. Thank you. Yeah.
Stand back.
Okay. Come on up.
Yep, you can get it.
I can hear my daughter yelling at me, not 0.5. Is that okay?
We got some more.
Okay, maybe it's working.